paper. So, true story. I once went on a date with this girl. It was our first date, and I wanted to get to know her better, so we started chatting a little bit. We started talking about music. I said, what kind of music do you like? She said, hip-hop. I was like, cool, I love hip-hop. I asked, who's your favorite artist? She said, Drake. I said, alright, what's your favorite song? She said, started from the bottom. I was like, alright, why? And she looked at me like, what do you mean? I was like, well, are his lyrics so explicit and rhythmic, they illustrate an image so vivid, when you listen to his pencil writtens, you're liberated from a mental prison. Is every word a brushstroke, every stanza a portrait, every song a story? Are his recordings a glimmer of light in the darkest of night, a murmur of hope? When you feel morose and mope, does he evoke emotion so potent you devote every moment of focus to taking note of his notions? And she looked back at me, and I'll never forget it. She said, well, I don't really like listen to the words, I like only listen to the music. And I said, you fucking kidding me? She listen to the words? She listen to the words? Why the fuck would we write the words if we're not gonna listen to them? I mean, as a lyricist, it's weird as shit that I'm hearing this. I'm serious. You made it clear that this was a failed experiment. And needless to say that after that, we never went out again. But ultimately, it's not our fault. I mean, most people don't give a second thought to a lot of the words they hear and say. But that's why I'm here today, to talk about words. Literary Legos that have left alone lack little meaning except the literal. But as we link and ligate them together at different lengths and layers, we're left with a device that lends itself to form new linguistic levels of language. Let's take, for example, 2 years ago, my girlfriend at the time looked me dead in the eye and whispered the line, I want to break up. And I'm sure most of you have had this feeling before, like, you know they're just words, but that phrase feels physically sharp. Feel it carve into your heart, feel it chip, snip, and rip apart your soul like you never think you're going to be whole. But you've also probably heard the words, I love you, for the first time. And you felt yourself melt, standing there drunk, in your own endorphins, high on delight and glee, with a smile so wide it made the Cheshire Cat's eyes turn green. And that's my point. Words have so much power, especially when it comes to entertainment. I mean, we spend hours and hours waiting in line just to capture a glimpse of our idols as they tower, recite and rehearse rhetoric as we readily devour it. And even I can admit my addiction to rhythm and diction, because I worship wordsmiths. I've been a victim smitten with the idea that everything said or written is meant with wisdom. See, songwriters, poets, novelists, they're gourmet chefs. They serve symbolism sprinkled with metaphors and similes, seasoned with a splash of satire and a dash of their spectacular vernacular, so we snack and splurge on passionate words that are often taken at their worth, until admittedly it can be hard to forget them. And for the main chorus, ideally we'll serve a little bit of perspective. But more often than not, we're most likely to see silver-tongued serpents whose songs, speeches, and statements secretly secrete subliminal message of subjugation, steady spending, and stupidity. They smile as they spoon-feed us sentences with subpar substance meant to sabotage us, so we stay subserviently under their spell while we serve their self-centered agendas. I'm sick of this shit, man. I want to be something different, something separate, something significant. When I put in my 2 coins, I want to show a different viewpoint. I want to use my voice to rejoice the point that we have a choice. And I want to destroy the ploys of those who avoid the fact that they're so a little bit coy. And every time I grab the mic, I like to be set to make a plan. Because every time I grab the mic, I don't forget to take a stand. See, I'm pretty good with my thumb and fist. But I'm even better with my tongue and lips. Peace.